to spread, a U.S.-based company ramping up production of its at-home COVID tests. Correspondent Brian Enton, the only reporter getting an inside look at this factory. So, Brian, tell us, what is it like inside there?
Well, Nicole, busy would be an understatement. They are working nonstop here to get these tests out, literally around the clock. You've got workers here putting the COVID tests together. Then they go onto this conveyor belt that you see behind me and end up in this area where they are packaged up and sent out throughout the entire country. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This COVID home test production line with hundreds of workers never stops. How busy is it here right now?
Oh, it's amazingly busy. I mean, we're literally working around the clock to fulfill the unprecedented demand.
Ron Gutman is the co-CEO of Intrivo. They make the on-go home COVID tests, one of the most popular on the market, and sell them to retail stores like Walgreens and the federal government.
First putting the swab and the vials and the drippers, then they put the instructions.
Intrivo says this test takes 10 minutes for results and is 95% accurate. But perhaps what is most unique is where it's made. A lot of the at-home tests that I've taken have been made in China, but we're here in Miami, in the United States. Why was it important for you to do this here?
Look, we need to be close to people, but what we pride ourselves with on-go is that we listen to people and what they want. One of the most important things that people ask us from us all the time is speed. We want to get speed quickly. We want to get our tests immediately when we need them. So we wanted to be close to people. We also want to have credibility.
Intrivo is shipping out millions of tests, and even though Omicron seems to have peaked, they're still spending big money ramping up production.
But we need to prepare for the next wave of the outbreak. So we are, with our minds and with our resources now, directing to 2023, 2024, to make sure that we catch this virus and stay ahead of it before it.
All right. So when you mention 2023, 2024, and I see how busy you are here, I mean, it makes a guy like me nervous. I just want this to be over with.
Yeah, I think we need to start moving into data management and anticipation of these things. It's not just identifying these outbreaks and these variants when they just arrive. It's what is the quick intervention that we can do in small population before it starts mushrooming.
And it can certainly be a little bit alarming hearing them talk about COVID 2 or 3 years from now. But the experts we've spoken to say it should also be reassuring that the private sector is getting ready in case of another outbreak. Nicole?
Absolutely. I love, speed and credibility. All right, Brian. Hey, those are two qualities you possess. Thank you so much. The pandemic has caused many shortages, including semiconductor chips. They are used in everything from phones